future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Welcome to the Universal Broadcasting Network's Hit Afternoon Show, bringing you the latest in music news, artist interviews, and more. With your hosts, Lauren Dair Owens, Justin Tinucci, and Taylor Reyes. This is The Music Project.
Hello, everyone. I am Lauren Dair Owens.
I'm Justin Tinucci.
And my name is Taylor Reyes.
That's Taylor Reyes.
This is The Music Project.
Is Taylor Reyes.
I can never get over that intro.
I know. I just love it. It makes me want to dance every single time.
It's pretty spiffy.
It's spiffy.
Although I can't really dance. The only, bodily expression I know how to do is mosh. That's it. That's all I can really do. I can't dance.
Mosh?
I whip every time.
Yeah.
Can you name
It's
it?
like I go to prom and I'm just pushing everyone over let's start a circle pit.
Just pushing all the girls in heels over.
Justin, that's why you're single. I'm kidding.
Single tear comes out. Got way too emotional real quick.
I'm single because I start circle pits at prom.
Yep.
That should be my senior quote.
Except, you're homeschooled.
Aww,
So that'd be an awkward prom.
Dang, you're Danny Deborah right now, aren't
I'm
you?
gonna have one class at my local high school.
Okay, so you'll go to that.
One-
Hey, it can't
Literally
be
just one class.
It can't be
arts
any
and
worse
crafts.
than my prom.
Your prom was interesting.
It was
It's
I am
homeschool prom.
I am homeschooled, and so my school has enough students where they do graduation weekend and prom the same weekend. So they ran out a hotel, and they're like, "Yeah, you can bring friends, you can do whatever." So we got a group of people to go, and we went, and they're like, "Oh, the theme is the Big Apple, New York, Night Under the Stars thing." I'm like, "Okay," so we show up, and it's just a hotel ballroom.
Well,
With
that's,
a-
like
with a
that's,
can-
that's what most
small
proms
size.
are, though.
No, with
no, a small size.
No, a small one, like a
corner
ha-
ballroom.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
place you go for your free continental breakfast
Mhm.
in the morning, and they have the single strip that looks like one skyscraper that you can go take your pictures in front of, and they're like, "Oh, there's food and drinks," and they had little tiny finger sandwiches.
Oh, that's
And so
that's fun and
We
neat.
went and we sat outside.
Well, that wasn't the interesting part. To me, the interesting part was just seeing socially awkward people who have grown up
well, we were
isolated in their home for 18 years trying to dance with people. And that was just super entertaining.
We
for me.
sat out by the fire, and we went inside and we watched.
You would have
and
had
we,
a good. You would
we
have had,
watched just all
gotten a
these
kick
people,
out of
and
it.
they played games, which
Oh,
was
There was,
interesting.
No, they had fake money that the DJ was bribing people to dance
But you
with.
couldn't,
Like
it
if
wasn't
you
like you could
dance,
buy
you get
anything with the fake
money.
money.
It's like they're trying.
You couldn't
I
get
know.
anything with the fake money. It
I
wasn't
think
like
they
you
just
could get
had
prizes or
prize.
anything.
Oh,
But
you didn't even get prizes.
No, you
so it
just
was
got
just
fake
fake money. It was like, yeah, we'll give you $500 fake dollars if you dance to this song.
yeah, and so then they at one point I walk in and they have a hula hoop and they're holding the hula hoop up and you had to throw a paper airplane through the hula hoop.
That's
and
something you do in class. That's the kind of fun stuff you do in class.
yeah, so it was really awkward. And then we went with two groups of friends, and they were both couples. And so then the one slow song comes on, and we sent them out to go dance.
Hey.
And that was fun because then you have all these homeschoolers who either have boyfriends or don't, just awkwardly just there in the corner. And so I had to hold my friend's purse as she wanted to dance with her boyfriend. I'm
That's good, though.
I feel like a proud mom, just go dance, honey. It's all good. But yeah, so homeschool proms are not fun.
I wish my prom was that interesting.
Dude, you had a pretty interesting prom.
We're not going
We
to
don't
talk
need to
about
talk
that
about
on
that,
air. That's not going to happen. But how about you guys go ahead and tell us who we have on the show today?
We have an awesome guest on the show today because they're our friends and they're awesome people.
And before we
and
start,
they're our friends. And they're awesome people.
They are
oh, yeah, that
literally
too.
I forgot to mention that part.
some of the most
Okay.
talented guys I have ever met.
Especially
I am
for
blown
their
away.
age.
Yes, they are little youngins, but they don't look young and they don't act young, and they play like they're 45.
Not they're maybe not like they're 45.
No, but they play like
that'd
they-
be on the down slope of your
okay,
career.
then what's the upslope?
Dude,
Where's
the
the
upslope
peak?
is like peak is like 25.
Okay, they play like they're
Like
25.
you're at the best.
I'm close to
You're
25.
at-
I'm
When
19.
you're 25.
Yeah, your birthday was last
You're
week.
almost there.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was last week.
You're smart.
Yeah, because it's Sunday.
yeah.
Oh my God, who's our guest this week, guys?
My Native Tongue. I was actually wearing their shirt for one of the shows because we had a show the day after their EP release, which I was at and Lauren was at. We both got shirts, but
Yeah.
I wore mine the next day, and she was like, "I was gonna wear that today."
Oh, that'd been awkward. You guys are twinning.
They're cool shirts. They're really soft.
It's like if you go to school wearing
Yeah.
the same exact thing someone else is. Oh wait.
Anyway,
Hi guys.
hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We are
Good. You guys are.
You guys were just sitting here as we complimented you, and
Yeah.
Just
Just
go
you
around
and-
and say yo names and stuffs.
I'm Mitchell.
What?
what do you do?
What do you do?
Oh, I play drums.
He hits
I hit
things.
things.
I hit things.
does
Yeah.
that. Okay. I am
Make
the
sound.
guitar.
The guitar rubber.
And what's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
name?
Oh.
Yeah, you have a name.
No, you don't.
Every
He
time.
checks his watch. He checks his watch for his name.
Spencer. Yeah.
I am the guitar. My name is Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the guitar.
We have to play Spencer.
The one with the guitar.
Yeah, and then I'm Garrett, and I play bass and sing.
Sweet.
I
Sick.
don't know.
He sings too.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sings too.
you
but
guys all look strangely like
Yeah. How
alike.
did you guys just like find each other?
Were you guys-
Like,
Oh yeah.
how did the
we
band
met a long
form?
time
man?
ago in the womb.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you guys knew each other from then. That's pretty interesting. Like,
Yeah.
how'd you
You
guys?
guys
meet?
are all
Was it,
triplets.
like, that's.
Which one's the oldest of you guys?
I'm the oldest.
By like a minute.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah. by
oh,
like a
and you have the
minute.
longest hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
is.
why.
That's
Just
The
to show
minute
that I'm
helps.
the
It's a
oldest.
sign of
the minute
dominance,
helps
really.
growing
Yeah.
hair.
So who's the youngest?
I am the youngest. Yeah.
Oh, does that mean you're the most middleist right now?
I am the most middleist, and I'm not the middle.
Is that why you got bass? I'm just kidding with you.
No.
Not
basically.
really.
Anyways,
So you guys grew up playing music. You guys play a lot of jazz and like a lot of just different types of music.
Yeah.
So growing up and playing bands, throughout your young adult life, you guys finally decided to start My Native Tongue.
Yeah.
So what sparked you guys to really think, okay, this is our project. This is what we really want to do compared to like everything else we've done. What makes My Native Tongue so special?
I mean, I would say that most of the stuff that we did just kind of felt natural. We just started writing with our producer, Robert, whatever he goes
Curtin,
by. Robert. So we just started writing
Oh,
with him.
Bob, sickest guy.
Yeah. Really sick. And so yeah, we just want to do something that's different than we've done before. We want to
Yeah.
do something that's really creative and that we can just do whatever we
Jam
want
to,
to do.
yeah. I think the musical goal for our EP is like we're just trying to do every song different. Like just try and like change it up. Like I hate when you have a band and like you really like them or whatever, and then their next album is just like the exact same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yep.
it's good. But
you
it's
want
not.
you want it to evolve.
Yeah, you want it to
go
evolve. You want to
somewhere.
see how they change and stuff like that, and like
Yeah.
that's what I really like about it, man. So it's like just make every song different.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want, see what sticks best, and then kind of work with whatever you have.
Yeah.
It's super stressful because you're kind of putting yourself like out on the plank there because it's like you want to change and you want to be creative and
Yeah.
then you also want to do stuff that you know people will like.
Yeah,
and
it's hard because you
just-
don't like
it's
you
hard
want to
find a
change, but you don't want to
balance
lose your
and
fan base.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't want to take too big of a step into like the direction you want to go, but you don't want to go too far.
Yeah,
to
that's
make
because the
people
thing
not
is,
like
if
you.
every artist made
Mhm.
the most abstract thing that they wanted to, that just really came from the heart, it wouldn't go where it would want to be if it didn't evolve there first.
Yeah.
You know, like you kind of have to like lead up to
Yeah.
it.
You don't just instantly like what you first start making. Kind of
Yeah.
evolve
Yeah.
into where you
Yeah.
So you want to go.
like I'm gonna make a very cliche pop reference right now,
Oh no.
just because it's such a good example of like evolving over a number of years. But like
T Swizzle.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Taylor Swift.
T
She
Swizzle.
started off as country, right? Like super country, and then she kind of did the pop country, and then she did pop. So this last year when she released her new album, she's like, "Oh, it's gonna be my first pop album." Everyone's like, "What are you talking about? You've been doing pop for years." But then she released it, and it was definitely like it had more electronic stuff to it. Like it was very different from her older stuff.
Pop.
But she did it so gracefully
Yeah.
that people were like, "Oh, well, she's been doing pop for years.
Yeah.
Like this is just another step."
Yeah.
It's
And then
it's a
there are
little different with
others-
rock, but you like that's
I mean,
a
some
good
people
example.
might disagree with me, but there are others like where it goes not as much in like the right direction, or I mean not necessarily the right direction,
Maroon
but
5.
yeah, I was just gonna say,
Whoa.
I love Maroon 5,
like
but
they've
it's a different
they've
direction.
changed into something completely where their roots are not, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's you can do it super gracefully, or you can.
I still like their
No.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. No hate on Maroon 5. Like, I love Maroon 5. But you compare, like, their first album to what they have now, and it's very different. And they have a
Yeah.
very different fan base. And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. But you just got to know your angle and your approach and just, like, attack
Yeah.
it and go for it.
Yeah.
One band that like one of my inspirations that I really like, they're called Bombay Bicycle Club. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like their first album was like super like stripped down and raw, and like that was like cool as like the rock band or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they slowly evolved through every single album into a different genre. That's what
Yeah.
I really like. Now where they are now, you can finally tell that that's where they're like I think almost
They're
sitting.
comfortable.
Yeah, they're sitting and like I love that. I love
Yeah.
their current style right now. Like their new album is so great.
It's kind of like that with the Black Keys too. They started
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
just super raw like bar music
yeah.
that you would never think that, like, you hear a band in the background
Mm-hmm.
in a bar and you never think that would go anywhere, and now they're one of the most popular rock bands out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just the evolution of
last
music
year.
is really interesting seeing
Yeah.
where
Yeah, I know music's, we go through phases, and I was talking about this with someone the other day, but you go through the phases, like, with any genre, like, sometimes right now I feel like we're in a very kind of, like, electronic phase. Like,
Well,
everyone wants to
like,
play with these cool new sounds
indie-
and toys,
I
but...
indie pop alternative is
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
but then if you look at 2008, 2009, it was all about those power ballads. Like
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have these super strong like ballads that everyone's just gonna want to cover. And
Halo.
yeah, and then you just go through different phases. So music,
2005, you've got Paramore and From Under the
Yeah.
Cork Tree. 2000s, you've got Sum 41, Jimmy Eat World.
Before that,
Yeah.
the 90s punk. Well, more not the 90s punk.
Boy bands.
Yeah, boy bands.
I
and
feel like
grunge.
throughout the first
Yeah.
decade of the 2000s in the pop scene was just a very
every
clumsy.
year was something different.
Well, the thing I feel like the pop scene was clumsy the first decade of the 2000s. Like, it was when the technology side was really coming out and people were kind of experimenting with it in different ways, like, and they kind of just took it for the most raw thing that you could, and it got super simplified. But now I think that that's kind of out of everyone's system. That stuff is getting more and more complex again
yeah.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a different way. Like, people are starting to realize that it's not a shortcut from live instruments, that it's a totally different instrument,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a totally different platform, and totally different grid.
Another band who's also made very nice changeover is Walk the Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Mumford
Yeah.
and Sons, Walk
Oh
the
yeah,
Moon.
Mumford
Yeah.
and Sons. I was really
That was a
scared for
surprise.
those guys.
I was
actually.
actually obsessed with Mumford and Sons for a very long
Yeah.
time, and then I heard their new stuff, and it's just like really different, but I still like it. So.
Well, like it was
Yeah.
like Believe
I was
came
like,
out and you're like,
yeah.
oh, there's electric.
You
There
were
are
like-
guitars.
No,
there
no,
are,
that-
like,
No, when I heard on the radio like that they're gonna take that big of a step because they played it up way
Yeah.
too much. Like you know how like this media is in general, so they were playing it up like, oh my god, like hope Mumford and Sons doesn't just ruin it for themselves right now.
but the rest of the album's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm really digging it. I when I sometimes I hear like on the radio, I was like Shazam. I was like, who is this? This sounds really familiar. It's like Mumford and Sons, but it's not the stereotypical Mumford and
Yeah.
Sons you want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, not want to
Yeah.
hear, but you know to hear.
Anyways,
So yeah.
that's enough about other bands. Let's
Actually,
just start talking about you guys.
a
And
little
let's
bit more
play
about other bands, but with you guys.
Yeah,
All right,
let's.
okay.
You were talking about Bombay Bicycle Club
Yeah.
as a big inspiration for you. What about you guys, like the rest of you, Mitchell? Like, who else do you look to for inspiration as far as this new music?
Well, we pull from a lot of different genres. Well, I mean, like, it's even if we're in the school jazz band and we find a cool idea and we're like, hey,
Yeah.
and we steal from like a ton of different genres. So that's what you'll see in our music.
Mhm.
But like we each all have our own genres that we kind of listen to,
Yeah, we're
Also-
each a little different. Like,
which is good because
Yeah.
then we all put that together.
yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm into more punk, as you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Hey.
So I'm into the more like punk side and all that, and then he's into more like the
Like the
indie.
Bombay, the
yeah.
more that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then I had a folk phase, and then I had the electronic phase. Well, kind of electronic. I listened to like Passion Pit and
Yeah.
all those
Sick.
electronic bands. Now I listen to a lot of M83,
Yeah.
MGMT,
Psychedelic.
Sun Lux. I don't know if you guys heard them. We just saw them live in concert.
They're
They are
amazing.
Really good.
Are you into Flume at all or anything like that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
a little
Flume.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
really good. But yeah, so we kind of pull from just everywhere we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it's the school jazz band though. 'Cause, I mean, like
Yeah.
we've only been in there for a year, but holy crap! Just from the beginning of
Yeah.
the year all the way to where we are now. Oh, just in 1 year,
Dude,
we've
jazz
improved
is
a million.
hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
It is.
It's hard, man.
It's like,
Yeah.
but then you'll get a whole year of exposure to it. And you
It
just
helps
keep playing
so
and
much with writing contemporary
that is
music.
true.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
use the formulas and
Yeah.
apply them to contemporary music. So we have your whole EP right in front of us. And Lauren, which song are we going to play first?
We have Porcelain first. So
Alright.
Tell us a
Um,
little bit about what
Yeah.
like, Porcelain is about, how you guys wrote it, just the story behind it.
So,
I mean,
oh, wait, who wants
oh,
to
yeah,
Here it
straight.
goes. You-
Alright.
you-
Our songs, I guess we start off writing just the music and stuff, and then once we get that down, we start to like the lyrics and the whole vocal melodies and stuff. And then for us, it was like we all kind of sit down in a room, and we just started writing. But I mean, sometimes it's just me sitting in a room by myself, and I just come out with the lyrics. But most of the time, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just like jabber on and write words on a page, and then try to get some rhythms right. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
So-
like you start like writing, you just most of it's just like mumbo jumbo, just whatever, just writing out anything, and then you start to like come with an idea. You're like, okay, what could I make out of this? What could I sculpt this into more?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like then you start coming with a concept, and then you start building onto it, and then by the end of it, you're like, that's how the song started.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
and then
Well,
it just
Well, it's
somehow-
like a sketch pad. It's like drawing.
yeah.
Like that's sometimes you'll have just a crazy flash of insight and you'll write a whole song in 2 minutes. Other times you'll get a cool melody and you'll start speaking gibberish, write down
Yeah.
the words and look at those words and try to see if you can make a story of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like what we try to do is, well, at least what I try to do with this band is I try to make each song have like a different vibe
Yeah.
and try to follow it as much as possible. So like Porcelain was like the slow kind of 80s
Yeah, jammy, like
jammy
bob
that you could
in,
head
yeah.
bob to in a car.
Hey.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what we tried to achieve with this song. So
Awesome. All right.
Awesome.
Well, here is Porcelain by My Native Tongue.
Thank
back with My Native Tongue. So we were just talking at the break about just kind of the whole producing process and like who you guys are working with. And
Yeah, so like this song, that song especially was really vibey. I can see what you're saying about the 80s and how it really makes you want to head bob in a car or something like that. And so what do you guys like to do? You guys like to like write the song first, then the words, or is it vice versa? How's it go?
Yeah, it's we start off with like the music of the song. Like we pretty much just sit down, come with some cool chord progressions, take a little hint of jazz and stuff like that, and then we'll just try to make like kind of like a pop layout of the song. And then you kind of like go in and then we'll give it to our producer and he'll do some things. He'll add a little knickknacks and little pretty things.
Knickknacks.
Yeah, he'll just like
He'll produce it up.
Yeah, he'll produce it and he'll make the song sound like pretty much what it is. And then we'll go in and we'll sit down in a room. We'll just write lyrics, stuff like that, just brainstorm. And then we'll get the whole concept of everything and then just slap it on the song. And then he'll tie everything together and make it look all pretty.
you guys were also talking about like in the future with the songs that you're writing too, how it's gonna be a bit different and how that's changing.
Yeah. So like we also have like right now we're just writing I just sit down and we have like a whole sketch pad full of like starts of songs.
Yeah.
And so like we're like, holy crap! Like the EP took us so long to get it together and just figure it out. But now that we have the hang of it, we're just like flying through these things.
It takes like one or two to get it like kind of get like how it works
Yeah,
going.
kind of.
Yeah, and like how we're good with writing and like how we're gonna evolve.
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
I feel like that could be like a big problem with like bands that are like kind of like trying to start new, trying to get like an EP started. They're not really they don't really know how to work with each other. You guys like grew up together.
Yeah.
From the womb.
Yeah.
The boom on.
So you guys really know how each other work.
Yeah.
How
You guys are really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Let's
feel
just
like
put it that way.
That's like one of the main things that I like about being triplets. Like most people would be like, oh, that's so cute, they're just triplets, blah blah blah. But like that not behind the scenes. Like when we don't hold anything back. We don't like oh, it's okay, just try it better next. We're just like, shut up and get it done.
Well,
Like-
that's the funny thing is this is the second week in a row we've had siblings on.
Yeah.
Last week
Yeah.
we had a brother and
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You know, so and they were saying the same exact thing. When it
Yeah.
comes down to music, it comes down to just like being honest.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're out there and you're in a band and like someone does something or they really screw up, tell them. Because that's the only way you're gonna improve. If you keep like
Fighting is
Sugarcoating
part of the
it.
process.
Yeah. Farting is part of the process. Like
farting, it's natural,
That's also
guys.
part of the process.
Guys, it's a
well, if
it's
you
a
want
really
to-
natural
Well,
thing. You just have to let it
with-
happen. It just
with 3 guys, I would assume it's part of the
Oh, yeah.
process.
Yeah.
Definitely part.
And our mom's chili. Way too often.
But yeah, I mean, to make each other better,
Yeah.
you guys have to be honest.
And
then,
especially because sorry I cut you off, but like especially because we've known our producer for so long and
Yeah.
everything, and like we've known him a lot. He doesn't like baby anything down for us. He doesn't like sweeten things for us. He just
Bob's pretty straight up.
Bob's
like,
pretty straight up. If you screw up or you don't do something good, he'll tell you. He'll let you know. But
yeah.
in the long run, it's worth it. You don't feel bad. You don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The most dangerous 2 words to ever say are good job.
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
better mean
Whiplash.
that.
Whiplash.
There's always some way you can improve
Yeah.
what you're.
That's like the best movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Let's
movie is
just
so good.
let's just like come to that conclusion.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, when he
Yeah.
crawls out of the car after.
Dang.
I was like,
That-
oh my
that
god, don't keep going.
commitment.
You're good. Just
You're
just sit
good,
right there.
dude.
I'm
You
like,
were
oh my
just
g-
in a car crash.
Yeah.
I was talking about, it might have been Justin. I don't know. It might have been someone else when we were talking about the ending of the movie.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you think that it means that they both won? Like they just
Oh, yeah.
they both got
Yeah.
what they wanted and
Yeah.
Well, I think that the entire movie is like him being mean to him to get him to do whatever he wants.
Just
And I
the
think
last 10
throughout
minutes.
the whole movie, he's
Oh.
just like he's a total dick. He's just mean
Mhm.
and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But then by the very end of the movie, you're like, now I see what it was worth. Now I see why he did it. Now I see like how it came out in the long run and how he really did improve that much.
I was so on the drummer side the whole time,
Yeah.
especially by the
Especially,
end.
yeah.
Team drummer.
And then
team,
yeah, team drummer.
conductor.
And then like
Not-
by
not conductor.
like I'm not gonna spoil any of the movie, but
Yeah.
like by the end I was like that last scene just
Yeah.
got me going. Like I was
Yeah.
so mad, and then
Yeah.
and the very part of the last scene just made me so happy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to ruin this for anyone.
Or like
J.K. Simmons should have definitely won though.
No.
He did win.
Not my tempo.
Oh,
Not my tempo.
Not my tempo.
Not my
Just try it again.
just try to get.
Try again.
No, I think we watched that movie like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like I watched it one day and then my sister wasn't there, so she wanted to watch it, and then her friend came over and she didn't watch it, so we watched it again, and then
yeah.
every
I
single
feel
time
like
I watched
Mitchell
it too, it
might
got
be
better.
committed to learning the entire drum track.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a solo in like my school for jazz
Uh-huh.
band.
Oh,
Did he-
And he
that's
gave me
so
literally
cool.
like he literally was just like play, and my teacher actually got up and sat in the audience and just
Just
gave me
walked
like
away.
minutes and minutes to play. So I still like half the whiplash.
Hey.
Seriously?
And just
That's
to
awesome.
quote
So-
it, and everyone goes like,
The
Yeah.
funny part is
Yeah.
everyone really likes that song. They're kind of jamming to it, but not too many people know it's in 7/8 count. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah.
it's
I love 7.
7/8 is my
such a
favorite.
fun time
It is.
time
Sounds pretty
signature.
true,
I love doing 7 and 5 like over.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
You do it over, so then everybody's like, what?
half the people
I
know
can
what we're
count
talking
to
about.
4. Probably not in rhythm,
Snaps
but you
for
know.
Lauren.
Another fun thing is with contemporary music is with time signatures,
Yeah.
taking such a strange time signature and making it unnoticeable to
Yeah,
That
That's
is
one
what
of the
is so
because
cool.
you don't
That's what I
you
like.
want it to feel
Natural.
natural,
you don't-
like you don't want it to be noticeable. You
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
it
You still
like-
want it to be a pop song. Like I feel like
Well,
once,
yeah.
once you make those complex rhythms
But-
and all that stuff, like once you get there's a certain point where you're like, please stop. It's
yeah,
like
it
not
gets
even
it gets too mathematical.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
jazz and like a lot of that stuff. Like that was one of her goals. Is like jazz is a really cool language. It's really complex and there's
Yeah.
a lot you can learn. Every day you learn something new about jazz when you're
Yeah.
doing it. And like literally when you keep going, it's phenomenal. But
well, you
the
also
thing is
get
is-
in a world where
Yeah,
you're like,
that's
I
what I'm saying.
can't do anything
But
that's
jazz.
so simple. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
do
That's what I'm saying.
anything.
But that
like
was one of our
this.
goals
It
is,
has
like-
to be complicated.
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like those musicians that keep evolving and blah blah blah. Like they just get so complex and they stuck in their mind.
Yeah,
that it
sometimes you
has to
dig
be
your own
cool.
hole
Yeah,
with
that,
it.
that sometimes you just like dig a pit and it's not like jazz is musicians' music. Pretty much only
Yeah.
jazz musicians will listen
Well,
to jazz.
jazz, math rock.
Yeah, you don't find-
Oh yeah, that's
I love math rock. Have you guys heard of Giraffes?
No, I have heard
Oh,
of them. But I
my,
haven't
they're
heard
so
it.
cool. I love math rock.
Yeah, but
And then I can appreciate like Jen in like the more metal side of like complex stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
listen to it as much.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like when you're only musicians listen to jazz, but like your average
not
audience
really
member.
anymore.
Well,
not
not
all, but for the most part.
There's still
there's
the
still
jazz
like
community.
there's like
Yeah.
a big jazz community.
Yeah.
I was at a jazz
It's
concert
really
the
big
other
in New
day.
York
Yeah.
still.
But I'm saying like
Um,
our goal was just trying to like grab jazz and basically simplify it, or like try and change pop music with a little bit of jazz, or change
Yeah.
pop music
Like
and add
like
a
an
little
undertone
bit of
almost.
Yeah,
indie
like
or something
the
that-
the
You just try and mix genres
Yeah.
and like.
I don't
try
know
and see
which
what you
part
can
it was, but in Porcelain you've got that really cool pause and
Mhm.
it just
Yeah.
it really flows well.
Yeah.
But it still has that like
Yeah, and, like-
complexity that will feed the inner musicians like
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember in
angst. I don't
in
know how
Polar
else
we
to-
wrote the song and at like right after the second chorus we're like it has to be something, or at the second verse we were like there has to be something weird. We have to put something. The song's just too straightforward, so we added this little like break and then a little drum fill.
Well,
and
hey,
go back
don't
to
spoil it if they're
Yeah,
gonna play
well,
it.
Actually, do you guys want to play that one next?
Do we
could.
have that one?
Yeah,
We do.
have it.
We
All
do.
right.
But
So
that-
tell us
that's
tell
not
us a
in our
little.
order.
Oh, it's not the order. We'll get to that one later.
Oh,
We will play
okay,
Polar
okay.
later, though.
Okay.
Okay.
But we do
Alright.
have Flood up next.
Flood is our
Okay.
next
Okay.
song.
So, my personal question for you guys, do you guys have a personal favorite off the EP?
This is it. Flood is my favorite.
Flood?
Just because like this was the first song we started writing when we did the EP. We just sat
Yeah.
down with our producer. We're like, we need concepts of songs, blah blah blah. We just came out. We're like, all right, let's just play an E, but let's just do it this weird way. Like, roll your hand and like it's just basically like we're just like
I can
That's-
see you guys in the studio doing
Let's
that.
just do
yeah,
an
we're just
E.
like
Let's do an E with our other hand this time.
yeah. No, but we're just like. It's so hard.
Guys,
it took me
it's so
forever to
jazz.
master it. And like, yo, so jazz. Get outta here.
bro, do you even jazz right now?
Yeah.
So
That's just my personal favorite. It's like the most hard hitting and that kind of thing. But like, we don't know if we're deciding it yet. But this version of Flood that you're about to hear is like it's really
Like
the
laid
original
back.
compared to the original. It's stripped down like the original's stripped down, but this one's like way too produced. I think it's got way too many flowy synths. It's kind of like
but I like it because that's
I like how you're
that's, like, the
critiquing your
vibe.
own music.
yeah. I always do that.
It's like-
We always
it's
go.
got-
After we
every
listen to our
gig we'll
songs, we're
listen
like, that could have been so much cooler.
yeah.
yeah.
No, but
Hey,
we'll
it's
sit down.
just-
We'll just critique things. But I'm gonna say like, in the album version, we're planning on, because we're gonna have an album version of the same song.
Yeah.
We're planning of having it like stripped down, way more hard hitting, more of like the ballad that the crowd sings along to, like that kind of
Yeah.
vibey, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
vibey,
so
Vibe.
again with the whole like
Vibey.
vibe and
Vibey.
every song's different. We even might have in like a different album or like an album and an EP of the same song.
Yeah,
but we
the bands.
change the vibe of it. and
Yeah,
just
bands do that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
also what we're
Just
trying
gives you a
to
chance
do.
to recreate it. And a lot of bands will do that after playing it live a lot.
Yeah.
Like people will write it in a studio, but they feel like it's got such a different atmosphere live.
Yeah.
And then they like with
change it.
Blurry Face, like
Yeah.
they wrote that song or that album for live, and
Yeah.
just like people will see like the difference between studio and live and
Mm-hmm.
change it towards that. So
Let's check it out.
yeah,
So this is a Flood by My Native Tongue.
Oh no, the pieces were just coming together, coming together. No, oh no, I never felt this way before the start. But when I'm back on my feet, the wind knocks me down. But I'm fine. Hold on tight tonight. It'll never be alright. But I'm fine. I'll get some sleep tonight. It'll never be alright. Oh, I know a torrent is taking place around and around in my head. Right on the back of my feet. Right on the back of my feet. Right on the back of my feet.
Dang.
and we're back with My Native Tongue. Taylor,
I like that last ending.
Taylor,
The drums are pretty sick.
why do you
Thank
do
you.
that?
Cross.
Oh yeah,
the-
cross table.
Air bump.
Boom.
All right. I want to have some fun with you guys. Are you guys cool with that?
All right.
Let's have
okay.
some fun.
Sure.
This beat
It
is
sick.
So
I'm not gonna finish that.
Let's not finish that.
please don't finish that. So as we discussed, you guys have known each other since the womb,
Yes.
the dark ages,
Since Nom.
literally. So I want to play a little.
Compose yourselves.
I want to play a little game with you guys. If
I'm
you guys
done.
are cool with that.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
I'm scared.
it's called How Well Do You Know Your Band Member?
Oh my god.
And in this case,
Okay.
How Well Do You Know Your Brother?
Probably not as well as you think.
Probably not. And the
Yeah,
funny thing is,
probably not.
siblings never know each other,
That's
like
true.
at all.
Yeah.
So I have a couple questions here. They're just really random, just generic questions that I thought up, and I'm going to ask a specific person a specific question about a specific other person.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot get help from anyone else. Like you have to answer it by
I
yourself.
can't ask Jesus.
No, no. You
no.
can pray though. And so I'm gonna keep count, and whoever has the most points wins a red velvet cupcake.
All right.
Not like we have
That's
enough
already-
to go around twice or anything.
Not like you can
I
have
already-
them even if you don't win.
I
Yeah.
actually didn't. They were like that. I just stared at them for a long time.
Okay. I have my
Off
nice little
limits.
drawing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's better.
My native
It's,
tongue?
it's actually a tongue that's native.
All right. So Mitchell,
Okay. Yeah.
who is Spencer's celebrity crush?
I don't even think I know that.
Yeah. I don't even think he knows that. I'm
gonna
name
think of one
someone.
right now, and you're gonna.
Oh, here we go.
Jack from Bombay.
Maybe. All right.
There's no
I'll-
maybes, yes
I'll
or no.
take it.
All right.
You'll
I'll
take
take
it.
it.
All
I'll
right.
take it.
All right.
Jack from Bombay Bicycle Club.
That's point
One
one.
My
po-
gay exception.
1 point for Mitchell. Spencer, what is Garrett's favorite fast food restaurant?
Ooh,
Oh, he knows.
When in doubt, in and out.
that's not it. That's,
Okay.
It's that is good though.
That-
I
that-
love In-N-Out, but Spencer,
He
you know
loves
this.
In-N-Out.
You know
a
this.
lot.
You know this. Feel it in your
What was
soul.
the question?
Favorite fast food
What was-
restaurant.
Yeah.
Favorite
Sorry,
fast food restaurant.
Can I get it in a sentence, please?
Can you spell it?
Can you spell it out for me?
Spell restaurant.
I can't even.
I don't know. You don't know?
I give up.
It's Jack in the Box.
How did I
Oh.
can already guess that for some reason.
Oh,
They,
now that
they're
makes sense.
It's the man
tacos.
The
bun.
tacos,
The
dude. If you
Jack
eat too many of those, man, it's
I've
downhill.
eaten like
We bought like
40.
18 and just ate them all.
Yeah, we've
No,
eaten a
and the
crap ton
munchie
in one
meals.
sitting.
Oh dear God, those are pretty good.
All right. No point for
All right,
Spencer.
no point for
Alright,
Spencer.
Alright.
Garrett,
Yeah.
what's Mitchell's favorite movie?
Favorite movie.
It's probably,
I know
please
Spencer's
be,
favorite
please
movie,
be Mean
but I don't
Girls.
know Mitchell's.
Totally, it's Mean Girls.
Okay. I don't actually know this. I'm gonna say Top Gun.
Not even the
I haven't
film.
even seen
I mean,
Top
it's a good movie, but like, no.
So not Top Gun. What's
What's-
your favorite movie?
I don't think he knows what
It's probably
It
Whiplash.
depends, like, what genre of movie.
Just your
Genre?
favorite movie.
A favorite movie. Doesn't have to be the favorite movie.
The favorite
but
movie?
a favorite movie.
I would have
A
guessed
favorite
Whiplash.
movie? I'll do James Cameron's Avatar.
Okay.
All right.
I thought that
I
was
can go with
Spencer's. I was
that.
gonna say that's Spencer's favorite.
All right.
Those
So
are pretty awesome.
right
That's
now,
all of our favorite
Mitchell
movies.
is in the
That's
lead with
fun.
1 point.
Wow. All right.
Can I say
Mitchell, what's Garrett's biggest pet peeve?
Ooh.
something?
Wait, I have to think about this. I have so many. Actually, I don't have that many.
Yeah, you don't have any.
I don't have like any.
Is that your pet peeve?
Same thing though. A whole bunch of nothing. Whatever.
Gosh, I don't know. Because I don't know if it's just like brother stuff,
Yeah.
or I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
an actual pet peeve. Because he gets pissed at me for a lot of stuff.
Okay. Happens a lot.
God, I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on and keep the lead,
Yeah,
man.
he doesn't even know.
No, I should know. Hold on.
You don't know what makes you
thinking.
annoyed?
Just basically, what has caused the
Oh.
most fights?
When I play drums, when he's like watching a movie or something. Because I do that a
Oh.
lot.
That's
we
the
do that a
biggest.
lot.
Like,
This
I'll just
kid
have him
never
just
gets
like,
off the
like,
set.
He's
Yeah.
always on.
This kid's
like,
always on it.
24/6.
Like, we'll just be like
There's probably
watching
1 hour a day.
24/6.
He's like, he's on
Every
there
day but
24/6.
Sunday, right?
No, yeah, exactly.
Except
There's,
for right
there's
now.
one day a week where he has to get all of his pee out of his system.
So would that be your biggest pet peeve for Mitchell?
Yeah, because I don't know
Yeah.
if that's like a brother thing, but like.
Wait,
Oh, that
I'd
is-
say that
count as
counts.
a-
I'd
that
say
is
that.
pretty
that
who
was-
got
that was
in the
pretty
most
good.
arguments out of you guys? Like just growing up.
Me
This
and
isn't part of
Spencer fight a lot.
Yeah, me and Gary.
We're very
that's-
similar, but
that's
It's a
interesting.
younger sibling thing.
I have no idea.
By two,
We
you know,
just
by a
don't-
minute.
You're
By
too
minute.
mature for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitchell
1
just
minute.
kind of sits in his room alone.
Okay, so are we are we gonna count that?
I think
That's
we're
a
gonna
good-
Count
I'd count that.
We'll
That's pretty
Yeah,
count
you
that.
can count that.
All right.
So Garrett and Mitchell have one, and I'm just.
No.
No,
No.
Mitchell
No,
has
I have
two.
two.
You two have none.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
dang.
so. Mitchell,
Oh, here's
auto-
Mitchell. Oh, alright.
Mitchell
Yeah.
Go back to
automatically
first
is
grade.
gonna win,
Yeah.
Alright.
but we're gonna go with the
Well, we have a
next
bonus
two
question.
questions.
I have a bonus
Oh.
question.
Oh, okay, cool.
Spencer,
All right.
if Mitchell could have lunch with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Diving or lead?
Dipping your leg.
I think he's
Anyway.
a drummer. I guarantee you he's a drummer.
I know it's a drummer.
it's
I'm
not
just
Dave
thinking
Grohl,
about
you
which
can
one's
get
his
out.
favorite. I'm gonna say Sput from Snarky Puppy.
He's trying to give you a hint
Yeah.
by playing a drum song of
That's actually
that
that was actually
person's.
what I was doing.
so
But,
just pay attention
no,
to
well,
that.
I mean, I do want to meet
John
Spud.
Bottom.
It's John Bottom.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say
I-
John
that was my
Bottom.
other guess.
That's
Okay.
my guess. Yeah. all right.
I'd
Well,
say
I don't get it.
like he didn't get
I
any.
give him the
I'd
point.
say that one
he, like,
counts.
knew-
Okay.
I knew what I had two
Yeah.
guesses,
Okay.
but I,
Playing.
All right.
Okay, drum beats go for everything. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can communicate out.
Wait, was the bonus round worth
Okay,
one
wait.
or
There's,
two?
still-
there's,
there's still
there's
one
one
more.
more. There's one more question. Then we have a bonus round.
Okay.
Garrett,
Yeah.
what's Spencer's biggest fear?
Biggest fear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Girls.
I've
Cooties.
a while.
Cooties.
I know he's terrified of spiders. I know he's
No.
terrified of women. I know
Spider Woman?
Spider
he's
women.
spider women.
Dude,
No.
Not feeling his hair.
Ooh.
That is-
That's
that
brotherly
is-
love right
that
there.
is correct. No. I don't know, cause he's scared of a lot of things.
What was the other thing that I said the other day? I just said I had my biggest fear the other day. I don't remember what it was.
Bees.
You don't remember?
That's mine.
I don't remember what
Bees?
it was. I was. We were at Shaver though. We were at a
His-
vacation.
yeah, I know.
Bees.
Can I just get this point for free?
How about
I know all of his.
How about I make up something
His
stupid
biggest
so you get it
fears.
wrong?
Oh. Is it keys?
All
He's
right.
scared of mustard.
We need a final answer in 10, 9.
Let's say
Oh,
heights.
6.
Scared of heights.
Wait,
Alright,
you
it's
can
height.
answer your own
Is
question.
is
Garrett.
that-
What?
Wait, get.
He didn't say it though, so
Wait,
You're
I
drunk.
said heights now, so I got it.
You said
right.
it before he did. You gave him the answer.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Oh, I
That's
thought.
the point
Oh,
for
you were
Garrett.
testing.
Get
me. I
out.
thought you were saying.
Get out. You're drunk.
Yeah, you need to learn how this game works.
So is that no points then?
that
I'd say that. I don't think that.
I think
counts.
that's a
doesn't
point.
count.
No,
I
I
think
He,
that's a
he
point.
gave you the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't
No.
matter because
You're
none of these
welcome.
points matter
I
because
know,
we're
you
doing a
don't get
bonus round now.
prizes. All right.
So none of the points matter.
Alright.
So this
So
is
this is for the
winning-
one. This is how we're gonna pick the winner.
Okay.
Each of you
Mm-hmm.
has to tell an embarrassing story
Oh.
about something that has happened to one of your brothers. Like the most embarrassing thing that's
No,
happened, whether
no,
it's
let's not
on
do this.
stage or off stage or
What
just
about what age? Because I've done a lot of embarrassing things at the year 4.
That's up to them
When
to
I was
decide.
4 years old, I did a lot of embarrassing.
Oh,
things.
remember that embarrassing thing that happened
4
in the
was a
womb?
good year for you. All right.
You
All
gotta
right,
tell an
Mitchell.
embarrassing
Mitchell,
story.
you're up first.
Whoever
you can
has the
pick
best
Spencer
story.
or
Mitchell
Garrett.
just sits in his room all day. So I have like nothing to go against.
Wait,
him,
wait.
though.
Should we do it where they have to tell an embarrassing story about themselves or about one of their brothers?
About one of their brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell
I'm gonna
better.
designate Mitchell to a story about Spencer.
Okay. I'm gonna make a note of this so
Well,
I can.
I don't know if this is like embarrassing or not. So this might be just be like the
The
story. But Spencer takes 40 minutes to gel his hair every single day.
Okay, that's
literally.
pretty embarrassing.
That's-
That's
Like,
pretty embarrassing.
no joke. We wake up. We wake up at 7 to go to school, and it's like 7:40, and Spencer's not even dressed. The only thing that's on is his hair.
It's like
And
work
he's-
to get that T-shirt on your head without touching
No,
your
that's
head.
That's like
Exactly.
PE. I'm
It's
like
really bad.
slide out of the shit.
Wait, do you guys all share a room or?
Yeah.
Yes, it's terrible.
Oh.
And it's smaller than my sister's room, which makes no sense.
Well, she's the only girl, so.
Well, we
Yeah.
have 3 have to share it, so
Oh wait, do you guys have
Yeah.
to share a bathroom too?
no, we have like 3 bathrooms in our house because we all pee at the same time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys are connected like that. My bad.
It's insane.
It's like right when the moon, right when the moon,
Rises
Rises.
to its
Rises.
highest peak.
we all.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can finally
Exactly.
empty ourselves.
All right.
Okay, Spencer, tell an
Okay.
embarrassing story about Garrett.
Or if you have one about the.
There's one about me when I was. Can I
I
tell
just
it?
knew.
Can I tell
Oh
it?
no! Wait,
Yeah.
no,
Knows
no.
it.
Garrett
No, but-
walked outside of the house when he was little in his boxers.
Like
Like,
I forgot.
He
pants. I
forgot to
literally
put
just
on
forgot
pants,
to
and he
put
just
on
walked outside and
Wait.
just like sat in the car, like ready to go to school. I'm like,
How- wait.
you're not wearing
no.
anything.
one time I literally just forgot to like get dressed.
Wait, how little are we talking?
Like
Like
4.
10?
No,
Oh.
no, it wasn't 4.
You
What are
don't
talking?
go to
I was like,
school
you
when
were
you're
like
I don't know.
9.
4 is my default age for I don't remember what anything happened. Like, okay.
Like old enough
he
to
was, like-
remember his pants.
He was
were
like
you-
9.
So you're like, so it's like probably like that second grade-ish
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Where you're
That's
where you're
7.
just
You
kind of
were- you
learning
were-
how to like
you
to
were
like
in-
dress
you
yourself.
were in
second grade.
second grade
Okay,
at 9.
sorry, I was joking. I was joking. That was a joke.
Sure.
I was in first grade, but
All right.
Okay, and then so Garrett, you have to tell us something about Mitchell.
Mitchell. I don't think any of us have anything on Mitchell. He's
who is
super-
Mitchell?
He's
Uh,
sneaky
Mitchell-
about it.
Mitchell
you don't
is
even
the-
know who Mitchell is.
Mitchell's the kind of the odd one out. Well, it's not really the odd one out.
He's
but
the oldest. He's the
he's
wisest.
the one
I'm
who
the
wisest.
he doesn't fight with them as much as Spencer
I have
and
funny
Garrett
stories.
do.
I don't have
No, because
embarrassing
Mitchell's
stories.
the kind of
The
guy
funny
who, like,
story is
if
good.
he knows he
He's-
deserves it, he'll just take it. Like, if I'm so pissed at him that I want to punch him, he'll just stand there and be like, "Go." Just
Wait.
get it out now.
Who's the most aggressive when pizza comes?
Oh, Garrett.
Really?
I don't know if it's me.
It's Garrett.
No, it's
It's
we both know it's
I
Garrett.
think I
No,
just go in
Garrett.
this trance and I see food and I
'Cause,
think
like,
survival
so-
mode.
Because like I know when I'm with my friends and we're all kind of like brothers together, not like you guys,
Yeah.
but like whenever like food comes out, it's just like next level aggressiveness
It's
to
like
get
all-
it.
It's like
It's like extreme-
survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
So-
like golfing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have about 5 minutes left to go. So we're gonna just wrap it up now and then play your final song. So the final song is
Polar.
Polar, and that was the one that we were talking about a little bit earlier. So can you both tell us about Polar and just give us all of your social media and like upcoming shows where people can find you.
By the way, I definitely think that Mitchell won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mitchell
Mitchell, you
won.
got it.
That was pretty. Yeah,
He's
Mitchell-
studying-
Mitchell
he's
He
won.
doesn't reveal anything about himself. He's the lone wolf who just like.
Hey, but I get
All right,
stuff
so
done.
tell us a little bit about this song.
Okay, so Polar was the whole vibe. Again, going with the whole each song is a different vibe thing. It was more the upbeat, groovy, kind of like
Funky.
dancey, kind of funky, that whole jazz.
Vibe.
But yeah,
Vibe.
and that was the second song we wrote?
Yeah, and
Very
actually, I think when we originally started writing the lyrics for the song, me and Spencer, and then I think all three of us, we had 3 different sets of lyrics for the song,
Yeah.
and we had no idea which one to go with. So we
'Cause we were
wrote,
like,
we
let's,
wrote
like,
an entire
really-
song's worth of lyrics like 3 times for the song, and we could not write for it. So I think we just mashed them, and then
we
then
just picked
it still
from
doesn't
each
make sense.
song.
This whole song, if you listen to it all the way through, it still doesn't make sense. But I mean,
Yeah,
if you have
so-
a really good imagination, it does.
Because it was
So-
more like our producer's like, I'll think of some lyrics, and then Garrett's like, I'm gonna sit in that room and write some lyrics, but he didn't tell us what song.
Yeah, and then our
I'll be
produ-
like, okay, I'll sit in here and write some.
And
lyrics.
then one of
we
us
all
walks
come
in the
out, all
room.
3 of us write Polar. We're like, oh boy. And then
Yeah,
we just,
so
we
now-
just sit there and we just
That's
pick
funny.
from the good ones, I guess.
and then one of us walks in. I have this killer hook, and then we're like, we already have a hook, and then we just like pick through.
But mine's
Awesome.
killer.
So tell us a little bit about your social media, where people can find
Okay.
you.
Stalk you.
All of our
Stalk
social
you.
medias are like at My Native Tongue, and if it's not at My Native Tongue, it's at mynativetongue.us.
That's our website.
And
by the
yeah,
way.
that's our website.
mynativetongue.us.
dot
dot us.
No,
it's
dot
not. It's not
US.
us. It's US because
U.S.
USA.
I don't know why we picked that.
No, A, just US.
Hey, gotta have a
Because
cool
it's cooler than
domain.
.com.
Yeah.
because it was taken.
So yeah. So that is where you can find us. I think
Instagram's
the only thing that has
probably
US
our
on it.
main.
Yeah, Instagram is
social
our
media.
main social
Instagram
media.
is the thing.
Twitter's a
I
good
love
second.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter's a good second for us, and then Facebook just is
Facebook's
linked
everything's
to
just
our-
linked.
Awesome.
From
Awesome,
Instagram,
cool.
Twitter.
Check them out. And here is
So this is the end of the music project. We are leaving you with Polar by My Native Tongue. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll see you guys next week. This is Polar by My Native Tongue.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.